most beautifulest dream that I say it fast, I'll tell you when I came from something that was pure evil, that was good, going off into the galaxy as long as it wouldn't hurt anyone. The second one is about this guy thought that he was from the best thing from God ever and would steal someone's stuff. And if you took anything or one thing, or she gives it as a gift. And took it, and just one where I was on his buses. I don't know if it turned in, what did it happen? Buses, and I had just necklaces. And one with the goddesses, where her and Papa Smurf fight over humans, and if she is a little girl, sexual older woman, would go around the humans, they would just die or something bad would happen to them if they come in contact or touch her or do anything with her. And grabbed her mermaid one on the bus, so also had emergency stop they had to go over. And it turned into, I think, a magic bus. And I was trying to collect the items that belonged to me back. I don't know, this is one guy, I don't know if he's from Necronomicon, but he's made by the Black of Darkness. Just looked like Blood and Gale. He was some guy you'd really like or love, but he's a ruthless warrior. It was almost like he was a child god. He still looked like he was in his 20s. All these teenager child gods are ruthless or crazy motherfuckers. When I go, they do that to survive. I see this black darkness being created and making me from it. Then, this magic dark book, they said they do whatever they can to protect me and keep me from him. After many deaths and people dying and disappearing, I was like, there's enough of bloodshed. And it was time for us to go. So I went with him, and he flew me with some evil spirit woman that fell in love with him. This evil spirited woman. They weren't human, but they looked human. Blanket was very beautiful. He had like black hair. His face almost looked French German, beautiful, more beautiful than Platinum Cow. Like his face, oh shit, you are beautiful. It's like, hold on to my magical black dark cape. You went into the darkness of outer space, far away from the light. You could breathe into the light, and then you went back around the opposite way. And just went around saying you would know which way. It was funny too. He could fly in the air, but he wanted to fly with the witch broom. He went into the light of the magic rings. It was very beautiful. And so I came back, and then all this conspiracy stuff about the necklaces, the gifts they gave me on the floor of my bedroom, the mermaid, the stuff that my enchanted items that she got for her daughter. She wanted to give to me. And magical mermaid fucking goddess CD. And they were like, oh my god. And they said that Jessica Kellogg's her boyfriend Daniel was in on it. I was like, oh, probably all the Daniels are in on it. Daniel Garcia told me that Daniel Kellogg from the church was in a conspiracy and made all these guys change their name to Daniel. Even some people that were from the devil to call themselves Daniel. And I thought that he said he was the better one in on it to go against the evils of the church. But I know he's a conspirator, one of them. Sad. I look up their criminal records. He got trafficking and Jessica got for drug paraphernalia, more drugs, church conspiracy, and other churches that were shut down, and speeding. She thought I was wonderful and awesome. I came to the church perfect, like nothing was wrong with me, like I wanted to help other people and save them and volunteer. I was one of their volunteers that did it for free. And I told her how I do the conversion kits from another religion to convert Satanists, and I could exorcise animals and people that were possessed, but I couldn't get rid of the devil. Told her how the devil, God saved me from the devil, and he doesn't understand. He didn't make a deal with me. He practically like fucked me, killed me, resurrected me, and took off. That's not what I requested when I did the pentagram. So I told God I was going to be a high priest against his witches. And that's where I met some demons I killed and some demons that became my friend. And we tore a whole ripple through Satan's ass. And just to stay away from the awakened church. The Orthodox Church is better, but all the churches are false. They don't worship the creator of the universe. They worship the god of the demigods of the animals of the planet. This is like a hell planet of bugs and animals. And when you worship God, you're worshiping these hell gods. You want a god from another galaxy. So what you do is worship the creator, Lucifer's father, that destroyed the devil, that gave birth to the devil. And some say that he does not like to be called God. He's not Yahweh. All the religions, pagan, Christian, are false yet true. All the stories are true. But they get you by their stories that are true, no matter if the stories of magical beings are true, no matter if deities are true, no matter if the stories in the Bible are true, the war and stuff. That doesn't make it right to worship their God, that he is good or of, heaven. They're all of hell on this planet. Now you can find it in documentaries about God. People say to just worship the Lord. The Lord comes from pagan. Jesus Christ says, the lords before me have perished. You can call me Lord, but I would not. You can call me the Son of God or the Messiah. Messiah is implying that he's not his son. And it also tricks you when he says, do not worship me or bow down to me, worship God. And this is in there, do not call him Yahweh or call him any names so you don't know what he looks like or any name. I am the king of the universe. Adonai. So, I don't know about putting this on YouTube because they threatened me that these Daniels from the church were going to come and steal my stuff. Now, I already caught Daniel, sent me up to go somewhere, and I go, what is he going to do? Not show up and steal my stuff? That's exactly what he did. Even though they got a search warrant on his ass and didn't get it until a month later. You know what I'm saying? And then he came back and stole a pair of underwear and shorts. Because I wouldn't want his marijuana drugs and wanted to get it from the craft store where it was illegal. Especially if I wanted medical marijuana when I was injured. So I don't do anything like that. I'm not a bad person. If I do anything, it's because I'm injured or I need it. So I almost died in a river. I had injuries from sports and the gym. And shame on you if you do not need it. The police were like, oh, we can't do search warrants for drugs anymore, especially those type of drugs. Especially the meth drug, they said it was illegal. They said it's legal now and they won't search Daniel's place unless they get cartels. This is his 3-strike warning, and I'm warning you, one more strike and you're out. I'm putting you on internet, and you know I will put his picture on YouTube too, and it'll tell the rest of the story. As this weirdo was doing that Mega Mind video, and the cops called me saying, you know, they found his stuff. They went through his stuff, they couldn't find it, and it's on his record, and that they're gonna be watching out for him, and they're watching you. They don't care how many churches you go to. He lied and said he was in a church choir. It's like, oh, you full of shit, you don't need to pretend for me and shit like that. And he'd wake up and go to places when I'm there. But when I go, he's not there. Only when he takes you, you know what I'm saying? Then he told me he had all these dark cards, but it's missing the major arcana cards. I go, why? Because it's pagan. It has devil, gods, and goddesses in the pagan card. That he was open-minded about spirituality, even though he was very religious, helping the church. Then he tried to say he was a light being of God or an alien. Then I found out, you know, he's the devil. Garcia, you're the devil. And I don't know what these dreams meant or why they were in my dream. I sometimes have these wonderful dreams about Smurfs and magical beings in the universe, but I never dreamed depicting me as something good coming from evil to destroy the bullshit and drama there at the church. Daniel said he even left people there when they went on a retreat or travel. They'd brag and stuff about their travels, and sometimes they fucked people over. They do announcements and they talk shit, and the confessionals they do, and they expose them. You're supposed to trust these ministers and priests, and then they talk shit to you. Daniel Garcia, Froggy talk shit. When I remember Froggy talking shit, she mostly does all her job on Monday. I don't know if she was talking about me. She had me up and announced it. She was like, oh, I'm a goddess. She told everyone I'm a goddess. I was like, what is with these church people conning people? As a metaphysical seller, I'm a AstarElisa ghost seller on eBay, AstarElisa GhostSinger on the internet, and I sing songs about God and the devil, and I also sell, mystery kits, magic kits, non-magic kits for items and objects, magical charms and necklaces that would protect you, and angel magic to convert Satanists. That's all you need to know.